What do you mean? You love my mini. Babe, we talk about your micro penis every episode, I'd say.
Yeah, by the way, it's not a micro penis, actually.
But it is.
Bit of a grow. It's a grower, not a shower, right?
Your feet aren't going to be out.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to trim them because it's starting to like poke through my shoes now.
Liam's
Talking
so
about that.
uncomfortable.
Were they good dates?
Shut up. Hey guys, welcome back to the Liam and Millie podcast. I'm Millie and this is Liam.
Hello.
Back apart again today. I'm in my lovely pink sofa all alone.
And I'm on my lovely grey room with my blue light all alone. But yeah, we're apart. Little catch up, what I've been up to. I went out Saturday and got absolutely pissed out my head, which I did not mean to do.
Yes, you did.
No,
yes,
I told everyone that I was not going to drink until March, but it was the first. It was the 1st of Feb. So
I didn't know you said that.
Well, I told myself, and I think I told people on Snapchat. But obviously, I didn't stick to my guns, did I? Me and two of the boys went to Cardiff Saturday for dinner, just for dinner. And I drove my car down, and my mate, I was gonna have maybe 3 or 4 beers, and my mate then was gonna drive my car back. What happened? We had 2 beers. My mate said, I'm not driving back now. So we left my car in Cardiff.
Liam texted me in the week going, I'm literally busting to drink this weekend. Like.
But yeah, and it went from a couple of drinks to more drinks, and went to us having a problem, because we don't need to drink that much. So yeah, didn't get into late, and yeah, had about 4 hours sleep. And next morning, my mate Ruben was meant to take me to Cardiff, pick me up, obviously get my car, and couldn't find my car keys anywhere.
The babe.
So I'm stressing now. I'm like, oh my god, where the hell are they? And I never lose my keys either. But what stresses me out more is I have a wheel lock. Me and Millie got the same wheel lock, babe, haven't we?
Yeah.
I remember
you got it for us from Halfords years ago, didn't you?
I bought us both a wheel lock each a couple of years ago, and religiously I put it on every time I get out the car because thieves around, some bad people in the world, and I don't want to have my car. So
fair enough.
Wheel lock went on, parked in St David's car park in Cardiff, and and I only got one key for that lock, and it's on my car key. So obviously, the main thing was I wouldn't be able to drive my car without cutting this bloody wheel lock off. It was just all a terrible situation because my spare key didn't have no battery on it. So then I got the car, if the car wouldn't open. So I had to search on YouTube then how to open a car. And then the car alarm was going off because someone thought the car thought we were breaking into it. So to turn the car alarm off, you got to start the car up. But the car wouldn't start up because the battery and the key was dead. So we had to go on YouTube, another video, and find out how to start the car up. With a key, you had to put in a certain hole in the car.
It's just pathetic.
I know. And in the end, then the alarm went off finally. And then we had to cut the bloody wheel lock off with a angle grinder. It was sparks going everywhere. People walking past thinking I was dressed in a grey tracksuit with a cap on. People thought I was nicking the car. We had security from the car park came out asking me, what's going on. I was like, mate, here's my ID. I'm not stealing the car. I tell you, you can have a photo of my ID. But, don't call the police because that's the last thing I need. And it was just all a shambles. But in the end, we got the wheel lock off. And I got plenty of videos.
Bearing in mind, you're doing all of this on a horrid hangover.
Yes, on a horrid hangover. And then we went out for some food in Cardiff.
Big fat greasy burger.
But yeah, finally got home, went to bed and just died all day on the sofa. And that's why I'm sober now. That's I'm teetotal. That's I'm not drinking for the rest of my life.
Shut up. You're so boring when you say that. I'm sick of you saying I'm going to stop drinking and then don't. Just stop saying it now. It's actually boring.
You're so upset every time I say that. You're such a raging alcoholic. Every time I say that, you're that much of a raging alcoholic. Every time I say that, you're like, I said to Millie the other day, I said, what would you do if I stopped drinking? Because I'm getting sick of it. She was like, well, I'd dump you. I said, what? She said, if you stop drinking, I'd dump you because
No, I didn't.
Yeah, yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said that's so boring. Me and you love going out drinking. I said, yeah, but I got other aspirations and goals in life now, and drinking is stopping me from getting there.
We both love to drink. We can restrict ourselves. We don't drink every single time we see each other. I think you just take it too far, and then you get anxiety and go, I'm never drinking ever again, and then put yourself on a ban. There's just no need. Just how about you just cut chill out a little bit when you do drink. You
Yeah.
clearly can't hack it.
No, I can't. I do take it too far every time. So then for like a week after, when I do have a big session, I'm like, I'm never drinking again. I can't do this. I just
Yeah.
gives me really bad anxiety. Bad.
I feel like when me and you drink, we don't get like that.
Yeah, like true. When we go out, we do have nice drinks together. I do enjoy drinking, and I don't think I'll ever stop drinking. So you haven't got to dump me. I'm gonna lower it. You know what I mean? Lower it.
Because I have been obviously dying in bed, scrolling through social media. Have you seen the Grammys and like the red carpet?
I don't watch all that, but I saw.
Have you
what I
seen
think
it
you're gonna
on
tell me.
socials?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye West and his girlfriend Bianca. What the
Yeah. What the?
Did you see the whole clip though?
I saw. Yeah, I saw plenty of boob and
No.
vagina.
Did you see her reveal?
No, I didn't see that. All I saw was them on
So
the red carpet.
basically, yeah, what she's just like naked.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, there's this clip where Kanye and her walk on. By the way, as well, apparently they weren't invited to the Grammys and they like gate crashed it. And when they only went on the carpet to take pictures, and then they left. Like they didn't actually go to the ceremony.
I heard they got chucked out because they weren't invited.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have an invite. So apparently they gate crashed. Managed to get on the red carpet though, which don't know how they managed to do that because that process is quite strict. We have done it before. Do you remember we tried to get our
but
management?
not being funny. If Kanye West comes up to you and says, I want to walk the red carpet, you're going to say, yeah, I knew.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. But if whoever runs the Grammys has clearly not invited him for a reason, surely they would have said to security guards, he's not on the list. No, he's not allowed in.
You're not on the list, you're not coming in.
Do you know what I mean? They're strict. Yeah. Anyway, so they've gone on. She's wearing this like massive black furry coat and they go to pose and she turns to him and she's like speaking to him, saying something and she looks concerned and then he's like saying back to her, kind of like shaking his head or like saying something. Apparently there's like a lip reading TikTok that's going around that shows what they've said, but I don't think she looks too happy. And then about a couple of minutes later, he kind of like gives her the go ahead, whatever. And she turns around, drops her dress, and she's just like naked. And I personally feel like she was saying she didn't want to do it.
Well, you think he made her do it?
Well, yeah, like what? I'm not being funny, but is that not public indecency?
Well, yeah.
Can you not get arrested for that?
Well, yeah, I think if I started running around naked, I'm sure the police would come and arrest me.
We've got the Brits coming up. Like, imagine Liam
naked.
Liam takes off in a big old suit jacket and just
but she had like quite
flying
big.
About.
She had like quite big boobies, and if I'm going around in the Grammys, my little fucking micro penis, it's not going to be too appealing, is it? It was a bit more flattering because she had big bosoms.
I mean, her body is absolutely banging, but it's the fact that you can see everything. You can see tits and minge. Minge is on full display.
Yeah, I did see that one.
I think you quite liked it, did you?
Well. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm joking. If it was you, I'd love it. No, I would never want you dressed like that on a red carpet.
Would you let me do that?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
But I don't know. No, I would never let you do that.
Really? If I really wanted to, I don't think she wanted to personally, and I know I wouldn't want to, but let's say hypothetically, I said, Liam, I've got this really see-through dress. Like, I feel like my body's banging. I really want to just like show it off.
No! What the fuck? I'll have to kill everyone in the audience who's seen you naked because I'm like not letting them live while they've seen you naked like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just seen her naked. To be honest. I didn't look too much into it, whether he made her do it or whatnot. Surely, if she didn't want to do it, she shouldn't have done it. But obviously, he's dressed I seen someone say he's dressed in black and he's, I don't know. I can't remember the word they said, but he's dressed in black and he's making it on full display.
What's him being dressed in black got to do with it?
Well, he's like dressed all plain in black, and then he's like she's in naked, so it's like
dare him to do it. Dare him to get it out. Do you know what I mean?
He got kids as well. Like obviously, I don't know. It's just a weird situation. But then he got kids. Obviously, his kids are now going to see the new stepmother naked on the red carpet.
Yeah.
But then he got kids with Kim Kardashian. She's naked all the time.
That's weird that that's something that they're used to though. Do you know what I mean? It's not that the kids don't see them naked. I used to see my mum naked in the bath all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? It's like I did as well, but I don't expect to see my mother
naked on a red carpet,
or making a porno or something. It just don't happen as this.
You're not used
to that. You might see your mother when you're like 1 year old in the bath. You don't remember that, do you?
Not 1-year-old.
Oh,
You
I don't know,
see your
2-year-old,
mum.
3-year-old.
No, I've seen my mum naked, like,
All right,
as
well,
an
I don't go
adult.
around looking, see my dad naked, my mother naked. You would maybe different. I think women are different. I don't
Yeah,
go
true.
walking around like getting changed with my
Women and their
parents.
daughters will just like be naked in front of each other, like it's
Yeah, all
quite
right,
normal.
but men not so much with their parents. They don't really do that, to be honest. Okay, in other news, Chugs, my very good pal Chugs, is going on Love
Yeah.
Island. Woo!
Woo! Go on,
Yes.
Chuggles.
He's been in the running for a while. Told me out in Australia. Then he went to France, out in the Alps, skiing, and then he flew him out. He's been in like a holding villa now for I think he was there for 12 days. And then, he's finally got in the show. We saw a little glimpse of him last night. Thought I was going to see him going in Budgie Smugglers because the boy lives in them.
Yeah, I'm
but
surprised.
hopefully he goes on a date or something. He picks someone. I don't know who he's going to pick.
Well, let's think about it logically, though. The only single girls in there are Tina and Danielle.
Yeah, and that's Chugs' type, blonde girls.
Yeah, so actually ideal for him. However, Sammy is also walking in. And we know Sammy, don't we?
Yeah,
We're good
big
friends
up
with
Sammy.
Sammy. And I don't think they should have put her in this late. I don't think it's fair. I think she's a banging bombshell and she should have gone in early doors. However,
I think she should have come in sooner.
way sooner. I don't think she was given a fair chance there because now all of the boys, there's not actually a single boy there. And it's at the point now where we've only got a couple of weeks left. And listen, these are all Islanders who have been on the show before and probably all have a bit of a game plan. Now, if we're talking logistically and strategically,
We're getting techie here, are we?
we're getting techie. No Islander at this point, unless they absolutely hate the person that they're with and they are like on the point of breaking up, if they're in a couple that's basically going well, no one's going to risk trying to swap at this point now because it's too close to the final and they've probably all got the final on their mind now. Like I'm quite like, what's the word? I'm quite, they're quite stuck with their couple, aren't they?
I wouldn't say so though, because people really like Sammy, and if one of the boys switched up, I wouldn't say people love. There's not one girl in there which people are loving. Oh yeah, I want her to win.
Like, right, Luca and Grace, they're pretty set. They ain't being split up. Casey and
I don't know, man.
Gabby.
Luca does probably like Sammy. I heard he's been with her he texted her in the past. And the preview tonight is Casey asking, "Do you fancy her?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do."
Oh,
'Cause
really?
If Luca left Grace and went with Sammy, I'm sure he could still get to the final. People are not going to hate Luca for leaving Grace for Sammy, really, are they?
Don't know though, because Luca and Grace were getting very, very cozy, very loved up.
Being in that villa when you haven't got no one, no connection, it can be really lonely. And I found it hard the first couple of days because I weren't hitting off with anyone. But when Millie came in, then it was all. It was all good. It was all fine. But it is a lonely place, especially when people are in their couples. You just feel you're like a spare prick on the side.
Yeah. So when Liam done me over during Casa and More, and I dumped him and I said, "We're done. We're so done." And and then I weren't allowed to speak. We tried to speak to each other, just kind of friendly, the first few days or whatever, but the producers would not let us speak to each other.
They wanted to keep us apart more.
They tried to keep us
apart.
apart.
Drag it out.
Yeah.
And I was in agony. I hated it.
We'd look at each other and give each other an eye, and then we'd kind of start giggling, even though I did kind of low key hate you. But
the producers wouldn't let me speak to you. If I want to come over to you, they wouldn't let me.
No, I know. We were in the so we were sent to bed, and I was upstairs in the bathroom brushing my teeth. Liam comes in to brush his teeth, and they go over the voice of God, and he goes, "Liam, can you brush your teeth in the downstairs toilet, please?" Like that. And he looks at me and we're like this. Woo! Awkward. But because we weren't allowed to talk to each other, even though obviously he'd really pissed me off and I was upset, I still really fancied him. And all I wanted to do,
yes, you did.
Yeah, I was like, he's fit. And you were my comfort blanket in there for the first 4 weeks of the show. So it was weird not being able to talk to you. And then I felt really lonely then. And then I remember it got to the evenings and everyone would go off in their couples and I would be like, who the am I going to go and talk to now? And I'd just be a third wheel with a couple like Chloe and Toby or something. Just being
Yeah,
like,
and just
"Hi,
like-
can I come and sit with you guys?"
It was just constant crocodile tears from you all the time, trying to make a
Shut
situation worse,
up.
making me worse. The
You're
public loved you
emotional
then.
in there. Come on. Luke has been
Yeah.
crying quite a bit.
I was crying a fair few times. I was
Exactly.
crying a fair few times because
It's
it was just
very,
got
very
all too
emotional.
much. That the world was against me in there.
Thank you. Exactly.
But speaking of love and Love Island, Valentine's Day is in a couple of days. Ooh, Valentine's Day.
We asked you guys, didn't we? What are your worst disasters on Valentine's Day? And we've got some good answers from you.
So some of our listeners' answers are, on Valentine's Day, I flew to New York City to surprise my boyfriend, and he flew to London to surprise me. That's unbelievably, like,
Oh my God.
as if that actually
Imagine
happened.
that.
I feel like that's something me and you would do.
way.
Yeah, I feel like you would come down to Wales, surprise me, right? No, I think you
come
would
down to
you wouldn't
London.
do that. I would come somewhere to surprise you, but I think you would turn up and surprise me.
Well, if I think I was going to come surprise you, I wouldn't not tell anyone. I think I'd text like Neve or your mum or something to be like, "Oh, by the way, like, do you know what Liam's plans are? Like, I'm going to come down. Can you make sure he's in or something?"
Yeah, but I
I'm
think
a
you would do that
girl,
anyway.
so I would be careful and I would be like cautious about it
Yeah.
and plan it properly. Whereas you wouldn't. You'd tell fucking no one and just get up and go. And your mum would ring you, be like, "Hey, where are you?" And then you'd be like, "I'm on my way to London."
Yeah, I would do that.
My ex left a bag of flour on my doorstep with a note saying, "I hear girls like flowers."
That's pretty good. I quite like that, actually.
I like the one. That's a
Yeah,
good
I like
one.
that. I was single and a creepy guy from work showed up at my house uninvited, waiting for me at 11 p.m.
What? Ew. That's fucking weird. And also from work. That's really overstepping the boundaries there. You've got to go to work and see him on Monday. Sounds like something you would do as well, that one.
Creepy McCreepston, that one.
On Valentine's Day, I found out that my boyfriend had also got the same present for his ex-girlfriend, and he wrote her a whole letter. He just wrote me a 2-line note. And then I found out that they got back together when he was still with me. And then I found out she'd also got him something because it was that serious. So that was the last Valentine's Day with a boyfriend.
Oh, that's a shame.
Babes.
That sounds a bit, that's a
So
bit complicated.
big old cheating going on there.
Yeah, obviously he just wanted to be back with his ex, didn't he?
That's actually remind me of a really good story. And can I tell you?
Yeah.
Don't get pissed off though.
I won't.
So I'm pretty sure it was around Valentine's Day. It wasn't actually on Valentine's Day, but I was speaking to 2 guys.
That's f***ing whore behaviour.
Right, okay. Yeah. No, he's not.
You would choke me if I was doing that.
One guy I didn't really like that much. That sounds really horrible, but like I knew it weren't really going to go anywhere, but I think I was kind of like bored. So I was like, I'll just entertain it a little bit. So I was like still speaking to him, but then I was going on like a date with this other guy and I actually quite liked him. I liked him a lot more. So this was now like our 3rd date, but I'm still now seeing this other guy. And it's obviously around Valentine's Day. And I decided to go out on the date with the guy that I liked more.
Okay. Did the one you didn't like so much ask you?
No, I don't think he did. But like I think we had plans to see each other like soon. Maybe because we didn't want to like go too far and be like, oh, like it's Valentine's Day. Like it wasn't at that level, but it kind of was with this other guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've gone up London for the night. And on
the night?
Well, like for the evening.
Well, you didn't stay in a hotel together?
No, didn't stay in a hotel.
Yeah,
we've got the train back home. Like, you know, my train that I get, that train that I got. Sharp. Anyway, getting the train home, I get a text message from this other guy saying, nice to see you. You're on a date with someone else. Just saw you get off the train with him holding hands and all this. And I was like, oh, I've been caught out. He fully saw me on this date with this other guy holding hands and everything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so then I
You
didn't
little
see him.
two-timer.
I didn't see that other guy again then. That was it. Dumb.
Did you continue seeing the other boy?
Yeah. So anyway, I was 2-timing, yeah, and I got caught out on a date.
Right, what else we got? You got some more there?
Went to meet my date. He cancelled and messaged me that night saying he has a girlfriend and was always straight but was testing the waters using me.
Bless him.
Oh
He was-
gosh. But you know
know,
that
bless
happens
him.
quite a lot because I've got quite a few gay mates, like boy gay
Yeah.
mates, and like the most common people that they sleep with are
Married men.
straight guy, either married men or straight guys who aren't come out, don't want to come out, or have a girlfriend. They are always cheating on their partner with a gay guy.
Yeah, I got a couple of gay mates and they say they've slept with like loads. Well, the
Loads
amount
of straight men.
straight men who have tried on with them or like
Mm.
slept with them. But I feel like a lot of gay guys say that. Like, is it actually?
Well, because I think probably there's just a lot of gay people in the closet then who's just too scared to come out and be who they truly
Yeah.
are. The boy I was talking to took his ex on a day out and then got back with her. I mean, we can't really talk about that because we're exes who have got back together too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I obviously
true.
had to let my other guy tell him and say, you know, I'm getting back with Liam now. So
Had to let them down. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Same.
Shut up, you fucking idiot.
Went to a pub for Valentine's meal, ordered steak, choked, and everyone in the restaurant saw. Well, you're not on Valentine's Day, you're supposed to be choking on someone else, not on a steak. let me tell you.
Liam.
Choking on some other meat.
That's disgusting. None of that for
Right.
you this Valentine's Day.
Duh, I know.
What's yours? Have you got a funny story then or disaster?
Yeah, so they were when I was really young.
Okay.
I remember I was in primary school and Valentine's Day was approaching. I had a girlfriend and I went all out. Made my mother take me out. I got a massive, huge card, like a huge one.
Cute.
Big, massive teddy bear, chocolates and everything. I thought, yeah, she's going to love this now. Turned up in school. I felt embarrassed anyway.
You went to school with it.
Went to school with it. And so I get to school now and this girl, I'm like, everyone's in classroom and like they started class a bit later because they knew everyone was giving like Valentine's Day stuff out. So I'm there now. Big card and everything. And like, this girl's not turning up for school. She's just taking ages. So I'm like, oh, what the f***, where is she? She comes in late, didn't fucking get me anything.
What, did you discuss that you were getting each other something?
Well,
or?
I don't know, my boyfriend and girlfriend, I thought we were going to get each other stuff.
Well,
So
a
I came up with
card, maybe.
Well, I had a massive teddy bear, a big, massive, huge card, and some chocolates, and she turned up with nothing. So her mother had to come back up to school break time with a gift for me.
No, well, because you made her feel bad.
Well, no, but like she's obviously like not turned up to anything, and I did. So obviously she must have felt bad or something. And her mother
Yeah, but you're the guy. Like, yeah, as you should. You should be turning up with like a teddy bear and like
Yeah, I know, but when
what's
you're
she
a
supposed
kid
to
in-
bring? A
when
new
you're a kid in school,
Xbox?
you bring each other something each. So no, like
No.
it was just a shame that she didn't even get me anything because she didn't want to.
I'd get all the cards and the roses and the chocolates, and I wouldn't be giving nothing out, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm different when you're a kid though. Another time then I went on a date. It was just like in secondary school. So I was speaking to this girl, planned to go on a date together, and I had saved up my like lunch money all week, and
Oh,
to
to
take
go
her out.
McDonald's.
Yeah, to go like Frankie's and Benny's, and come to Friday night, boom, ghosted. Didn't hear of her.
No.
Yeah, so I'm down the fucking ledge, down like the place where we go down in Merthyr.
Shut up.
Go read a car. And like everyone used to go out to McDonald's and hang out at McDonald's. So then obviously I got stood up. So I was on McDonald's where everyone else was there. And then like I'd tell him when I got stood up and I was just like super embarrassed. I'm sure I went to the toilet and started crying.
babe.
I know.
You started crying.
Well, I was like obviously super ashamed, embarrassed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who
done
is
me
she?
over
I'll
on that one.
fucking beat her up, mate.
Yeah. But
That's nasty.
but since then I haven't done many Valentine's Days. I mean, I've been like
Well, so basically you were traumatized and then that's it. Now
now I hate Valentine's Day.
That's great.
Now I don't do anything for Valentine's Day. It's my worst day of the year. I got a vendetta for Valentine's Day.
I've never had anything bad like that happen.
Traumatized.
You know, I've never been stood up on a date. I think the worst thing in a relationship that's ever happened is you dumping me.
Hey, what the that wasn't nice for me either. But yeah, Valentine's Day. Yeah, and I think maybe I've been stood up on a date before, not for Valentine's Day. Like since
What have
then,
you?
Like since then, yeah, I'm sure I was meant to. I was meant to go out with someone before, and like it was
What's
just like
with that? What's with you being stood up? That's so weird.
yeah, but it was like a while ago. I think what it is, they just like because I'm just such like a hunk, and they just feel intimidated me when they come out with me. So they just
What the
they just scared, nervous,
jump
and scared.
off your
so they
high
just,
horse, mate.
So they just think, oh, I feel too scared to go with him because he's so amazing. So they just don't end up coming. I scared him off.
No,
with the charm
what
of
is
the
it? What is
looks.
it that you've actually done? You've obviously like unleashed the actual real pervert weirdo that you really are, and
They
they've
probably see
scared
me.
off.
They probably see me singing or something, or that when I was singing in the car.
Do you know what I mean? Like you've given them the ick so badly that they're like, F- that I'm actually literally not going on this date because I feel sick. Even
I
looking at
feel
him.
sick.
More exciting conversation that you know very well about me, that I love, and I have
Yeah.
in fact got tattooed on me, and that is my zodiac sign. What's your opinion on them? Because I know some boys say they think it's a big ick when girls are really into them.
I think it's just, I don't know. I just think, do you know when you get like a horoscope? It comes up on Instagram sometimes. Like, you are destined for some great stuff soon. They say the same thing to everyone. Like, they say it's basically the same thing as everyone. Like, if it was one specific thing, which all Leos get, and it happened, then I say fair enough. But it just doesn't happen, does it?
No,
It's
but
just,
there is though, babe. Like there's specific like personality traits for a Leo around certain dates and stuff. Like it is. I would like to think it's like science. However,
maybe.
I don't know whether it is. Like I might be making that up, but it's something to do with the alignment of the stars and the timings and blah blah. Like there's a mathematical thing about
So you
it,
don't
and
know, basically.
I don't know.
So you got
No.
it tattooed on you, but you don't know.
Oh no, like I'm a Sagittarius and I'm a true Sagittarius, like
She's a true
through
one.
and through.
She's a true Sag.
I'm a Saggy and I follow a lot of
Yeah.
Saggy pages and they put up these memes like like if you're a Sagittarius, blah, 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 and it will say something and I'm like,
But
that is me.
They're just telling you what you want to hear.
No, because it's like we're not the same. You wouldn't think the same things that I'm reading. Like we're not the same people.
Well,
We're very different.
You'll be surprised because if you look at our compatibility, we're very, very similar.
Oh yeah.
So let's have a look, is it?
Go
So
on.
do we believe in them? I know you do. I maybe, I don't know, in a grey area.
Bubs,
I
yeah.
don't know. But anyway, Liam and Millie's compatibility. So I'm a Leo the lion, and Millie's a Sagittarius. So our love,
Half horse, half man.
half horse, half, is that what I am?
Yeah. Do you know what year you are? I think I'm year of the rat.
You're the rat. You look a bit like a rat, to be fair.
What are you? Fucking. I don't even know. I was trying to think of a horrible
Beast.
animal to call you.
Beast.
Liam, you're year of the rabbit.
You're the rabbit. Okay. What? I'm quicker to the rabbit. I've been a rabbit.
Pound like a rabbit.
So Leo and Sagittarius, love is 96%. With both signs, elements being fire, they might experience the occasional impatience and intolerance of each other's grandeur, whatever that is, but they will also exhibit endurance. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. That is actually so
They're quite
true.
Intolerant with each other as well, but
Because
kind of
sometimes
just
I like you are the most annoying person in my life, and I just can't wait to just be away from you.
you are very intolerant to me. You're like a gluten allergy. Like that's how you feel to me sometimes. You give me flare ups, and you give me like.
We annoy each other so much, don't
Yeah.
we?
And I just need
It's
to sort of-
weird. Like we do annoy each other a lot, and like I just think, ugh, but it just doesn't last long.
Oh, but look at the next one. Yeah.
Sexual compatibility, 99%.
Oh, yeah.
Oi, oi. During sexual activities, they will quickly discover that they enjoy themselves more than they had realized. They are never bothered by boundaries and can explore whatever they wish to. The best thing about their sex life is probably the passion that they share.
I quite agree with that. You know, there's no hiding things, or we don't get ashamed of anything with each other in the bedroom. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for parents listening to this.
Go on. What's that? So friendship next.
Friendship is 84%. Their high energy enables them to be motivated in their work, which is a good thing. But sometimes they can end up overworking themselves. There is a chance that Leo might become overbearing for Sagittarius sometimes, but they will always remain loyal with each other. Also, I f***ing get on Millie's names. I'm a bit
Told
overbearing.
you. You just pissed me off.
Yeah, but you do the
Certain
same to
things
me.
that you do, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, but I
this
think
boy.
this thing is getting confused because you silently do it, and you fucking wind me up without, and then I just blatantly
I
come
don't
out.
wind you up that much though. I only wind you up when I'm being openly like bit psycho. Like when I'm
No.
being like, you know, I don't know, saying, "Oh, you're not giving me enough attention," and I like might create an argument because you've pissed me off.
No, but what you do, you make out that things have happened. I've done certain things when I haven't, and that's what winds me up. There, I'm like, that isn't even.
Yeah, but I don't
that's not
do
even-
that often. Like,
Oh,
that's
I
not
know
a
it does. It
reoccurring
does.
thing.
It does happen quite often, I think.
No, it doesn't. Whereas you like do things to annoy me most days.
No, I don't.
When we're with each other, you do. Like, maybe not
Yeah.
when we're apart, like, not really. Because the next one kind of makes sense, which is our lowest percentage, is communication. Because when we're not together, this boy struggles to even give me a text. Joking. He's going to go mad. He's going to go mad. He's going to go mad. Oh my God. He kills me 4 times a day. It's absolutely fine. No, so communication, 79%. They do not have to force themselves to be a version that pleases the other. Sagittarius can get irritated at Leo's boastful words and actions at times.
Yeah.
And you just attention seeker when you're with your mates, like trying to be like leader of the group and like loudest in the room.
Millie said she gets annoyed at me when we're around loads of people because it's like
He's a show off.
She can't have me for herself, like, and
he's a proper show off.
And when we're in the group setting, because I'm giving my attention to other people as well, and she gets like jealous, and she thinks that I'm trying to be, I don't know.
You're just trying to make everyone laugh, make everyone laugh.
The room. Yeah, look, I'm flawed. We're human beings. I'm flawed.
Oh, don't know. I love you, really. But what's that? Leo can get annoyed by how Sagittarius moves on without saying anything when that happens.
Summary, at this point, despite their similar personalities and temperament, they can have hugely different interests. This can pose a problem in any relationship, which is why it needs to be addressed preferably in the earlier stages of a Leo and Sagittarius relationship. Yes.
No way.
I think when I lived on my own with you in Essex, I relied on you to do everything with me because I had no friends there or family. Yeah. So when I wanted to do the things I like doing, you hated doing them. It was a conflict then. And
also because you couldn't like be around your mates and be like Mr. Billy Big Bollocks, like, you know, giving it the big one and like living it large and all that to all your mates and that. And it was only me and you had no mates in Essex. And then you were like, oh, I got to go home to my mates. So I'm Billy Big Bollocks again. Do you know about this? Do you know what all of the love languages are?
Yeah, I think we've spoke about love languages, haven't we?
So there's 5 different love languages. I'm going to read them out for you and then you can let me know what you think yours are. Like words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch. And you can have more than one if you think that there's more than one on there that you would like.
Acts of service and physical touch.
As in you like to do acts of service or you like to receive
like little
them.
things like if you need to go and get something, I will say, oh, I will go and get that. So like I feel like I do that quite a bit. Like if you want to get a drink, I'll say, no, I'll go and get you a drink. I'll do that.
You make me dinner or like you hold the door open for me.
Yeah.
Pull my chair out.
And physical touch. I like as well. I think that's
all right, pervert.
I don't think you are really good at acts of service.
What?
I don't think you're really good at acts of service.
No, I'm not.
You're not good. You're not good at acts of service.
I don't want that one. But I want you to do it to me though. So that's why that works.
Yeah. Okay. So yours are words of affirmation.
Yeah. Tick.
Quality time.
Tick.
And receiving gifts.
No, but I knew you were going to say that. You f***er.
Well, it's acts of service.
No.
Physical
touch, obviously.
Okay.
Babs, I want to hold your hand and you to kiss me at least 25 times a day.
That's true. Yeah, you do.
I say to him, you haven't kissed me much today. You need to kiss me more. So words of affirmation, you used to tell me I look beautiful all the time as well. I love that. And like how much you love me. Yeah. Quality time, because I don't really like sharing you with all your friends and you're being a show off. So I like just being me and Liam like a lot of the time because that's my favourite time. And then physical touch, because I like kisses and stuff.
Yeah.
So your acts of service and physical touch.
I don't really care about like words of affirmation.
No, you don't.
I don't care about receiving gifts.
No.
And obviously quality time. I love having quality time, but I love having quality time.
Yeah, that's like your third-ish one.
Yeah, third-ish. But like for main things for me is acts of service and physical touch. So like I would appreciate more if you were to like, you know, think, because sometimes I'll say, oh, will you just clean that there for me or like get me a drink? Whereas you like, why? Like you can do it yourself. that's what sort of attitude is like sometimes. I'm like, yeah, but I know I can do it for myself, but you could also do it for me out of love. You can do that for me while I'm doing something else.
But Bubbies, I don't. That's what you're supposed to do for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I do that for you, but it'd be nice if sometimes you could give that back to me sometimes. Like
I
just
do.
without thinking, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that.
Oh, don't say that.
We had this at the start of a relationship, right? Do you know like when you're driving and you got a passenger in the passenger seat? Do you know if I'm driving to Wales or Essex now, and Millie's in the passenger seat, and I'll say, "Oh, can I have some water?" Like, the bottle of water. She will just like pass me the bottle of water. Or if I ask her, can I have a bite of that chocolate bar or a bit of that sandwich? She'll just pass me the pack of sandwich unopened now. So I'm like, you gotta open it for me and pass it to me. Otherwise, I gotta take my hands off the wheel. So it took a long time for it to get into her mind. I'm like, and now she just does it automatically. She will like give me a bottle of water. She'll open the lid for me, or she'll pass me a sandwich. But open the box first.
So acts of service is getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. Or like, but little stuff.
But I shouldn't have to be told. You want me to just like do like little things, and also like Liam's really good at like doing the things that I feel like I've always wanted someone to do, like by like surprising me. Like the amount of times he's like surprised me with a birthday gift, or like turn up at my door and surprise me, or surprise me with flowers. Like you're really good at like doing little like acts of service like that. That's so cute.
That. I don't really like receiving gifts or receiving like surprises. I quite hate that, to be honest. But I like doing it. I like doing it for you.
Yeah, don't stop that, because I love that.
Yeah. But just like, I think sometimes you can just like put a little wash on for me, or like, if you need to wash my stuff, or just stuff like that.
No, I don't like doing that. I don't even like doing that for myself. I hate it.
Anyway, happy Valentine's Day to all you people out there. I hope you don't get stood up like I have been in the past.
Yeah.
Be careful, wrap up, use a condom. The love is in the air. Lots of love to you all. We love you. I love my girlfriend. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Liam and Millie Podcast. And also don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on our YouTube. We've had lots of comments recently on YouTube, and I love reading them and replying to you guys. So
same.
Comment.
And I think
we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Goodbye.
Bye. Liam and Millie is a Sony Music Entertainment production.